Get yourself settled however you're going to be comfortable. Bring your mind in from other times, other places. Let yourself settle in the present moment. As humans, we experience life through our bodies, which includes the physical aspects of our bodies, the nerves and sense perceptions, the way we're positioned, the air. All of that is part of being a human being in a body. So we notice our physical condition and situation. We also have breath. We're breathing in and breathing out, and we have energy. So that's part of what we mean when we say bring our mind in, so that we can focus on the present moment. Then we pay attention to our body and our breath and energy. And what is different from that, or what interferes with that sometimes, is the layer of thought. We're not trying to fight with our thoughts. It's normal and natural to have thoughts in the mind. It's also a habit that many people have to be overly identified with thoughts, especially if there's thoughts that are kind of worrying or create anxiety in us, or that have some kind of an energy to them that's a bit scary. We tend to really get involved in those kinds of thoughts. But even if there's nothing like that going on, there's still this compulsion to be really aware of our thinking. And not aware in a sense of observing our thinking, more just that we're always kind of absorbed in thought. When we sit for practice, this can be an excellent time to shift that habit a bit, give ourselves a break from it, and shift into the more objective witness, or the noticing mode with our thought. Notice your physical body. Relax the forehead and the eyes. When we do this, we're working directly with thought as well, because there is that energy of thought right behind the forehead. And notice as you soften the muscles of your forehead, soften the muscles of your eyebrows, that has an effect on your thought as well. Be aware of your eyes and the muscles of your eyes. Notice your breath. There's the rhythm and pace of our breath. If we're holding our breath or breathing quite rapidly, that has an anxiety effect on us. When we breathe in more deeply and then allow the breath to exhale more slowly, that has a relaxing effect on us. And just like working with the mind, we're not trying to go against nature. We're not trying to force the mind into something, or to enforce it to be a quiet place, anything like that. Just like that with the breath, we're not trying to force it into anything. We're simply noticing that sometimes we have a habit or a pattern of breathing in a certain way that is not having a relaxing effect on us, and we could play or attend to the breath in a different way. If we notice that we're breathing in and then we're kind of holding the breath, that's a good thing to notice, because then when we finish breathing in, we can really pay attention right there and let the breath continue to go as it breathes out. It's a very common pattern with anxiety. And that makes it a really good place to work if we're feeling like we'd like to relax more. As soon as you finish breathing in, keep your attention right there and go into a smooth, deep exhalation. Notice how you feel in your whole body as you exhale. Sometimes we can feel there's a bit of softening through the neck and shoulders, through the back. Any relaxing that happens in the body generally happens on the out-breath. So pay attention to your out-breath and allow that to deepen. Notice your arms and hands. Let your shoulders relax all the way down through to your fingers and fingertips. And notice your jaw and mouth, your vocal cords. We come from this noticing the forehead and eyebrows into the eyes, the sense of sight, into the nose, the sense of breathing, down to the mouth. We can still feel the breath flowing through the back of the mouth into the throat. This is also the mechanism of speech, which is closely related to thought. Allow that whole area to soften. If there's any tightness or contraction there, bring your attention into that space. Notice what's there. Allow it to release. Notice your throat, any energy on the inside of your rib cage, your chest area, heart center. Notice the stomach area, the area just above your navel center, the navel center, your lower belly. Notice the energy that's present on the inside of your body, the core of your body. In this part of our body, we can notice the breath. There's a rhythm and a movement of our body with our breath. It's very helpful to work with a smooth, even rhythm of our breath. And this is a good place to be paying attention when we're doing that, the chest and the stomach area. Notice the muscles, notice what's moving on the different parts of the breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. What does it feel like to breathe and to be noticing that right now? And notice that you might have thoughts about that. There are sense perceptions involved. Noticing that muscles are moving, rib cage is moving, air is flowing in the nose. We might have thoughts about that, and we might have more of a direct experience of it as well. Noticing exactly what it feels like without words. And sometimes words come in, and that's okay too. Allow yourself to rest here for a moment.